Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Hollywood.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he has been having conversations all week with his quarterback. You are the guy. They brought him in specifically for this reason, to get to a college football national championship. But he doesn't want all the pressure to only be on him. He said, look to the right, look to the left. You have got teammates who will be there for you in this moment. Take a deep breath, be a great leader out there, and show why we brought you here to take us to the top. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, it's Durham. Look out, he's breaking free. It's a nice game to move the football up to the 27.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Caught behind the line, it's Durham. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Durham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, LSU. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. Press coverage now from the secondary. To throw, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Coming after him. He's got it in the open. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Oh, Chris, put it on the coach's tape. This is going to be the teach tape for everybody throughout the country. Look at the hustle from his teammates here as he puts the ball on the ground. And yet, because they're hustling, trying to get a block, they're in the vicinity, and that ball bounces their way. What a beautiful job. And I guarantee you, every coach in America is going to show their team this clip.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Carr. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Third down upcoming after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's got space. He's it. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Irish. He breaks away for the touchdown.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This should be the last play of the quarter. Hand off to the single back. And he make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Here's the handoff. Crosses the 45. Breaks it. Here he goes. At the 10. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. We'll bring up second and goal. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Offense won't snap it. They'll spend a timeout before this second down. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Using his legs, it's Mobley. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, they tried to pick up the first with the RPO. That's the bread and butter play of this offense, but they're short. So what do they do here? 4th and short. Do they go for it?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Mobley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field. Well, that's a big play by the defense, because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, that is too easy right down this.
He's got a crease. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
This defense has to adjust. If you're the defensive play caller, you've got to put a safety down into the box. You've got to get to a single high look and get the numbers on your side so you can stop the run. This is far too easy for an offense. Back-to-back rushes for first downs.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
I love what they're doing here, capitalizing on the good field position provided by the defense. Now they continue to make first downs. They're in the red zone. Got to put this ball in the end zone. Capitalize on this entire situation for your team with a touchdown.
Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Now here he goes. Now the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Single back takes the handoff. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Moves out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Flanagan. Ball carrier tackled there. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. It's third down for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good right down the middle. But there is a flag down. It's on the defense. This could be a first down. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. It looks like we got an injured member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
And the return will be brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. No throwaway. Forced out of bounds. That'll be a big loss.
I really love what this defensive line does here. They read the screen, and yet they continue to move forward and attack the quarterback. So many times you see those guys stop and pause and try to retrace. If you're going to get aggressive, go ahead and get after the quarterback, and they're able to get him on the ground.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback and just showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked.
Oh, look out. He's got open space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he jukes him again. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, the ball is out. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. A shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do. Now, you get to this point in the national championship game, and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize.
Oh, that one's picked off. Nice break. Could take it all the way. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He hands it to the back. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though the pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He could go inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Mobley. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the 3rd period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. To the air, it's Levitt. A deep shot right down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
The back's got it on a counter. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, if this defense thinks that this offense is just going to run out the clock, they are sorely mistaken. This offense has their foot on the gas, and this is a wake-up call for this defense. They better start blitzing, creating some pressure, because this quarterback is going to eat them alive.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here comes the pressure. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
What a response from this defense. They give up the explosive play on the previous snap and come right back and get to the quarterback, create a negative play, and put him behind schedule. That's exactly what you need to do in particular after they generated some momentum with that big play.
Here comes the rush. He's going to take off. Catch made, a lot of space now. Powering through a tackle. More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, you can tell this defense is expecting the run here, expecting the offense to drain the clock with the lead in the 4th quarter, but the offense is having none of that. Continuing to be aggressive and executing the passing game down the field. That's a big play there.
Touchdown, Tigers. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now, get fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right, and I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Gonna run it. It's Mobley. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, down big, you've got to be...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they... Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
These guys are just relentless in this pass rush. We've already seen them knock out the starter. Now they're getting after the backup quarterback, and he's got to be seeing ghosts. This is what I would fear as an offensive play caller, is that this offensive line is clearly being overwhelmed. You've got your backup in there. Where do you go on the play sheet? Chris, I don't have any idea where you go.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots with this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this.
Makes the catch and has space. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Now play number 9 on this drive. Looking to throw again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, a touchdown in this situation is great if you're these kids' parents. That's about it. It's good for the stat sheet and mom and dad. Other than that, this is way too little too late.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. An explosive play to the end zone. So the offense obviously declines that penalty, and the defense and the touchdown will stand. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Looking for a late deep throw. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space, and he'll be brought down.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Feels like we'll see a very simple kneel down with this victory well in hand. To the air, it's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Man, it's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there, and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like you put too much air on it.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Look at this scene. What an achievement to be called the kings of college football for